Hello, I'm David Chaston with 90 at 9, brought to you by interest.co.nz. This week at everything you need to know in 90 seconds at 9 o'clock. With news there is blood on the equities trading floors today. Wall Street is having a very bad day. In early afternoon trade, the S&P 500 is down almost 2% and falling. Benchmark bond rates are falling sharply too. The US ADP employment report has come in weak, undershooting analysts' expected results and far less than for August. This is the precursor report to this weekend's American non-farm payrolls report, and recall last month the ADP data was more positive than the official data. This slowing of hiring is a key source of market gloom. The US service sector is also losing its mojo. And the trade wars are getting worse. The US is about to tariff EU goods and especially Airbus products. A new tit-for-tat round is about to start, and American factories will be affected as much as EU ones. Interestingly, this decision is a WTO one and comes before the EU case decision against Boeing and the subsidies it receives from the US government. In Vancouver, housing sales were up more than 40% in September from a year ago, but now back to normal historical levels. In Europe, they took even greater fright overnight, with equities falling more than 2.5%, and London was the hardest hit, down 3.2%. In Japan, consumer sentiment weakened for the 12th straight month in September, hitting its lowest level since the survey started in April 2013. In Hong Kong, retail sales tumbled 23% in August from the same month a year ago, as the massive anti-government protests take their toll on their economy. In Australia, all four majors have announced that only a portion of the RBA rate cut will flow through to mortgage borrowers, about 15 basis points of the 25 basis points RBA benchmark cut. The rest will be retained for savers who won't get the full cut to their interest rates. US Treasury 10-year yield is down 5 basis points to 1.59%. And gold has risen further today, up another $19 after yesterday's $13 rise, and now back up to $1,501 an ounce. US oil prices are lower yet again today, down another dollar to just over $52.50 a barrel. The Brent benchmark is just over $57.50. Weak demand views are behind the reductions. And the Kiwi dollar is firmer today, now at 62.6 US cents and off its decade lows. On the cross rates, we're back up to 93.4 Aussie cents, and against the euro, we're up to 57.2 euro cents. That puts the trade-weighted index back up to just on 68.2. I'm David Chaston. That was 90 at 9, brought to you by interest.co.nz.